Ooh, it's a deep burn. So deep. Can barely lift my right arm because I did so many. I don't know if you heard me counting. Did over 1,000. That was Ron Burgundy, if you don't recognize that bit. And that right there, that's basically the level of athletic prowess we got from the Oval Office this week. Donald Trump, the fat, orange, alleged dementia patient, in front of a room full of literal children with professional athletes and the health secretary who eats roadkill standing right behind him, signed a proclamation that revives the presidential physical fitness test for America's kids. And then Donald Trump, on camera, in front of God herself and Bryson DeChambeau, admitted that he personally works out about 1 minute a day.
And it is indeed a beautiful day to celebrate America's athletic traditions and champions in physical fitness and all of those things that I work so hard at on a personal basis. I work out so much, like about 1 minute a day max, if I'm lucky.
1 minute a day max, if I'm lucky. And let me math that up for you real quick. 1 minute a day, 365 days a year, that's 365 minutes, works out to about 6 hours and 5 minutes of cardio per year. I mean, you get more exercise just by taking out taking out the trash each and every week. And our president, the man who is calling for 8-year-olds to be able to run a mile, do pull-ups and sit-ups, do shuttle runs, all of it, admitted right there at his desk, quote, "I work out so much, like about 1 minute a day max if I'm lucky." Like he was bragging. The Big Mac crushing goon wanted credit for being lazy. Now, in fairness, and I want to be fair to Double D Donnie there, he's also said, it's all about the mind. Those are his words. It's all about the mind. And I'm reminded of a Henry Ford quote, "Thinking is the hardest work there is," which is probably the reason why so few engage in it. Which that part right there, that's what fits the president so well. I mean, have you seen this guy's mind lately? His mind is the last asset on the entire roster that I put in the lineup. His mind is the reason that 59% of Americans, in a fresh Washington Post ABC News Ipsos poll that came out this week, said that he does not have the mental sharpness to lead this country. 55% said that he wasn't in good enough shape physically to do the job. That number, by the way, the physical health number, was 45% just 6 months ago. In half a year, it jumped 10 points. And the American public, they've been watching. And the American public is going, yeah, no, this guy needs to be in a home somewhere. And when you put that all together, the Maha crew, the Make America Healthy Again, RFK Jr., dead bear in the trunk, brain worm at large, those people are out there lecturing American mothers about the dyes in their kids' cereal, the seed oils in your fries, and the hormones in your milk. And though it may have been wearing jeans with Kid Rock, at least they had a workout in there. While the man at the top of the org chart, by his own admission, is doing just 60 seconds of cardio a day and washing it down with a Big Mac the size of his ego. Make America Healthy Again, brought to you by a man whose primary form of exercise is climbing into and out of his golf cart. And listen, you heard all about Trump's surprise dental visit on Saturday, that unscheduled off-the-books drove across Florida to skip the White House in-house dentist visit. We've covered the bruised hands, the compression socks, the asinine aspirin regimen. Today's story is just one pixel in a much bigger picture, which shows that the most powerful man in the world is nothing more than a senior citizen in evident decline, lying about it on a Tuesday afternoon to cover for the fact that he's about to make 8-year-olds pass a fitness test that he couldn't pass himself without the help of a forklift. And what sucks about all of this, I remember the old school presidential fitness test. It was a generations old program retired by Obama that they're bringing back with the explicit goal of making American kids more fit. Fine, generally I'm in favor of kids getting more exercise. But look at the messaging here. The president is telling those kids, I'm not going to do this myself. I don't take it seriously. I don't even want to pretend. But you need to do it. Do you know what that teaches an 8-year-old? It teaches them that the rules are for them and not for the people in charge. And that's the microcosm of the entire MAGA worldview right there. We make the rules. We don't follow the rules. You do what we tell you to do. So yeah, this 79-year-old man who hasn't seen his own toes since before the Bush administration, the first one, is signing a proclamation about your kids doing pull-ups. A man, by his own admission, has a daily workout that could fit inside a single TikTok with room left over for a weather report. And Pete Hegseth, the drunk uncle Secretary of Defense, was standing right there nodding. RFK Jr., the chronic worm brain health secretary, praising it. The wrestling lady Linda McMahon right there, Scott Turner, the guy from housing, the whole cabinet, they're lined up like a JV team that hasn't won a game in 3 years, smiling at the camera while their head coach admits that he hasn't been in the weight room since pagers were invented. That's how we're going to get America healthy again. Just don't ask any of them about being able to afford actual health care. Do me a favor, hit subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment, and tell me how many push-ups you think Donald Trump could do right now.